Well, I know our players, when we got back, first question is, do we get to practice? When do we get over there? So we'll get in on the 31st for a couple hours, and then on the 1st for a couple hours, and then the game. So obviously everybody's really excited to get over there, and then logistically you got to find out, okay, how you doing everything, where you dress, and what are you doing. But, I mean, everyone's really excited for it, and me included.
Have they been there just for
No. No, our staff's only been there twice, and the first time was a couple months ago, and then this last time, we're like, "Are you sure it's going to be ready?" and it's amazing how quick they moved. So thankful and grateful for what they've done over the holidays, because I know they've spent a lot of time in there. I saw a Christmas tree at center court with some presents underneath. I think that's where they had Christmas.
Scott, you've played on courts that are, a little smaller than some. The fans are right on top of you.
Yeah.
What's that like, and what does that bring to a team?
Yeah, it's basketball. Sports Illustrated did this study a while ago. The closer the fans, the louder they are, the more impact they have on the game, not only on the home team, the visiting team, but also on the officials, because we're all human. And at the end of the day, the crowd matters more in sports where they're closer to you, where there's not a soccer track in between, where the stands don't go like that, but are more up and down. So our home court advantage just got greater because of that. I mean, we'll be more energetic. Hopefully, we'll rattle the visiting team more. And I know everybody's excited about that. And if you go to you look at Gonzaga's, the Kennel, Cameron's, Crazies. I know my brother's GCU, the Havocs. But even in the state, I mean, you look at Texas's new arena. You look at TCU's, Houston's. I mean, everybody, SMU, smaller. It's made a bigger difference in why it'll be a tougher place to play in for sure.
Coach, is there more pressure to close out an arena with a win or open up a new one with a win?
I think there's pressure in everyone. So I know Cornell's net-wise will be the second best team we faced at home. So they're a very formidable opponent, and somebody that it's not just about a new arena, but it's about playing a game that against a team that is very competitive.
When you get those couple practices in there before the first game, do you almost treat it like an NCAA tournament, where you kind of just get shots up, get used to it,
Yeah.
and everything about it?
Well, I think the players really like that idea, but we're actually going to get after it. after a break, we got to get the holiday cookies off and everything else. So we'll do more than just shooting there and get them used to competing in there and diving on the floor. And everybody wants to test the rims out. Let's test the floors out.
When did the players get back?
They got back on the 28th.
Coach, obviously the parking situation over there is a little testy. What is your message to fans to come out despite what they may have to go through in the shuttles?
Yeah.
Support the guys
So,
the first night?
so we're all in the same boat, and that is it's still a construction site. But I can tell you the city and Baylor University has really gone out of their way to make sure it's as comfortable and as convenient for people as possible. And I really feel that it's going to be a lot better than people think, just the way they have it set up. So it's kind of like when you're a child and mom and dad say, eat this, and you're like, I don't like the way it looks. And then you taste it, and you're like, that's not that bad. I think the parking, people are going to walk away and say that wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Coach, having home court advantage is always important. What's that adjustment period like of making the Foster Pavilion your new home court advantage?
Well, I think home court advantage starts with the momentum you generate from the fans, and that's the biggest thing for a home court advantage, more than familiarity. Now, in a perfect world, we always want both. We want familiarity and we want home court advantage. But we'll start with the home court advantage and get used to it as we go.
Scott, when Baylor football team moved into McLean in 2014, had a big boost for recruiting. Are you hoping the same?
Yeah, that was before NIL, so I don't know if facilities have as big a boost. I think where the biggest boost is going to come is your home court advantage. Obviously, if things are equal, facilities matter. But I can tell you what matters most in winning is having this home court advantage. And this, I remember a few years ago, we had the best road record in the Big 12, and Kansas was second. Then they think they passed us, but we went back and forth. And the difference was with them winning championships and us not was their home court advantage. And I think this puts us on a level playing field with everybody in conference, if not ahead.
Does this give you guys, new energy? It's a new place, new year, all this stuff kind of reset?
Yeah, I think all of that comes into effect. With coaches, you're always worried about the opponent a little bit more than everything else, but the excitement, everybody feels it. And I know when we first get in there for the first game, it's going to be a real emotional lift. And again, crowds really – I thought the crowd in the Farrell Center for the last game was outstanding. If you have that crowd – the next game, then it's standing room only.
How did this game come about? Is there anything random? Or
Yeah, there's not many teams that most begin conference play, so there's not many to choose from, and it just worked out. And we wanted to play a real competitive team and someone that would help get us ready for what we have in conference, and Cornell definitely does that. Cornell is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's a tough offense to prepare for. It's the Princeton offense, and they got 5 guys pass, dribble, shoot. Center's a great three-point shooter, so it's something you don't face all the time. I know we got bowl games going on. It's kind of like the triple option or something just different, and it means you got to prepare more for, and it's something that you if you're not on point, then you give up a bunch of layups and a bunch of open threes, and those are 2 things you can't give up at the Division I level and be successful.
A lot of focus on Foster in the first game there, but conference is just a week away. You feel like you guys are on track?
Yeah, I thought, you look at the first semester as a whole, 3 possible tournament teams. Wins, maybe 4 if Gardner-Webb wins their conference. Maybe you get Nichols, but you don't have any bad losses on your resume. You'd like to win them all. But that at the end of the day, you want to have quality wins and you don't want to have bad losses. And we were able to do that. Would you like to build on that? With Cornell, most definitely. And then that sends you into Big 12 play where virtually every game's a quad 1 game.
So maybe extra motivation that can get you out of the sluggishness of coming back from Christmas.
Well, we definitely found out 11 days off wasn't an answer. So, and we avoid that by playing this game. And then the second thing is it gives us 1 game to make sure the lights turn on. I've told everybody bring a flashlight in case.
Scott, will Eves be back in the lineup?
Yeah, he's doing much better practicing now. So. Great questions.